day 2 now, man.
Day 2, yeah.
So you're knocking them down.
33% of the way there, Rob.
Yeah, first thing. Band on just now. This is Matt. You're in the committee, Matt.
I am co-chair of the committee. Yeah.
And thanks for the invitation. It's great.
No problem.
Oh, and thanks for the weather. Whoever organised that.
That was us. We arranged that especially for you.
People out and about early doors, eh?
We had put out, I think, at least 80 seats, and they're all pretty much bums on seats already. So grannies, kids, mums, dads, the works.
So the only option they've got now is to dance.
Pretty much. Dance, have fun, sing along, all of the above.
Right. I'm not going to hold you back. We're going to have a coffee, and I've grabbed you off the street. I know you're busy. The back history of the festival, how long has it been going?
So now, we think that the original year was 2008, so we take by that this is year 17.
Right.
But obviously there was COVID, but I think even during the COVID years they did a bit of a virtual festival.
Yeah.
So bands recorded their own sets and they were available online at certain times.
We're not actually doing scrambled egg at the moment.
Ah, okay. Can you pop back in 2 minutes? We're just doing an interview. That's first disappointment of the weekend.
No scrambled eggs.
No scrambled eggs.
If that's all I've got to worry about this weekend, then I'll take that. But yeah, we reckon this is the 17th year, give or take the pandemic nonsense.
Yeah.
So we're reckoning that 2028 would be the 20-year anniversary.
Wonderful.
So we're hoping to work towards something special for that.
Goodness me, how much more special can it be? There's, you're right out in the high street. Most of the venues are in and off the high street, aren't they?
They are. Pretty much most licensed premises or restaurants and bars get offered to partake in the festival in whatever capacity they want to.
Yeah.
So we've got hotels, we've got a restaurant out the road there, and we've got most of the
Where's
pubs.
the restaurant? That'd be a nice weekend.
Salties. It's just out on the Brecon Road, and so just going out of town, but close enough to still be in town. But it's probably one of the further out venues.
Is that going to be a sit down listen to?
Quite possibly, yeah. I can chat to you more about the Salties lineup after this for sure. But this is their first year taking part, so they're buzzing to be involved too. So
easy way to do that is to tell us what's the best way for people to see what the programme is, if they're coming in or if they are here.
Well, we have
There's your
programmes available
at
the merchandise tent for £4.
Is it online?
It's not online because it's one of the only ways that we can really generate money for a community festival.
£4.
Is by supporting the local printers to make these, and the local businesses are featured. Advertising. We've got the schedule, which gives you everything that's going on across all the pubs and the high street event. And tomorrow we've got an event at Union Park, which is family friendly. So we're hoping to have bouncy castles and everything up, weather permitting.
For my information, as well as everybody else's, where's the park? It's not too far, is it?
It's not too far. It's in town, so it's where Montrose Rugby Club are based. And it's on Winfield Road, which is basically a 5-minute walk from the town centre. It's not far at all, and it's all enclosed grassy rugby pitch area, so it's a safe environment for people to take their kids down, play, get an ice cream, watch maybe their first experience of live music.
I know, eh?
Yeah.
That's an important thing in itself.
Getting kids into music is an important part. We want to pretty much cater to everyone down to young kids right up to like bringing your granny or bringing your auntie, your mum and dad. It's the whole spectrum of age to come out and enjoy music, essentially. That's the brief.
Excellent. All weekend as well. That's Sunday afternoon. Yourself. Your band.
My band, Fish and the Kelpies, we're playing 2 gigs.
Kelpies seem to be in my my somebody posted and on Facebook and tagged me in on a Kelpie picture yesterday.
It was me.
It wasn't. She was gorgeous.
Kelpies are just following you, clearly. It's a sign. You should have booked this for Belgium, that's what it was.
I don't know. Maybe I'll do it next year in that case.
But yeah, we are on, obviously we're wrapping up the high street stage.
They're scary beasts, Kelpies.
Well, we're kind of scary beasts as well.
Okay.
But friendly scary beasts.
So you're wrapping up here?
We wrapped up the high street stage last year.
Yeah.
Ben Walker's taking our slot this year, so, you know. But I guess if he's an award-winning young professional musician.
Always destined to be that way.
Yeah, well, you always got to let the young ones come through, do you know what I mean? But yeah, we closed the high street stage last year and kind of picked up the festival with zero budget. We had £0, £0, no money.
So it kind of went into abeyance a little bit, or did it just go?
It was on the verge of not happening. People that were running it in its previous sort of I always say that you're always like a gatekeeper of this weekend, right?
Yeah,
and there's been various gatekeepers, custodians, another good word for it, where you look after the weekend for a period of time until all your hair falls out or you get too stressed out with it and then you hand it on to someone else.
I hope your hair doesn't fall out.
Well, it's too late for that now. But yeah, someone else will nurture it and do what they can with it. So this is our sort of
that's music.
Our tenure.
That's music, and you've encapsulated the whole thing. Folk clubs are going to need young people to come in. You've got a great folk club in Montrose.
We do have a great folk club in Montrose, and we all try and.
You know who's here next week?
At the folk club.
Is a hero of mine from down through the years. A blues man called Guy Davis.
Okay.
If you've got a moment and you like your blues, he's got the whole story, all the way back.
The cinema's just round the corner from us, and that's another venue that had great music on last night.
Yes, and I would talk to young lads that I'd caught a bit of their sound check, and they were doing Teenage Kicks.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about,
The fact that there's 13-year-old kids that are playing...
They were playing Teenage
Kicks, and there was a lot of other stuff on their set as well that it's like...
I'd seen John Peel's big smiling face whenever that came on.
Absolutely, I mean, they've had a good education in music for sure. Yeah, that was the Nuclear Aliens from Outer Space, which is a fantastic band name as well.
Yes.
But yeah, I've known
it's
Ben...
a bit long-winded.
Yeah, they're front lads, Ben. I've known him since he was... I don't know, I want to say about 10 or something, and he was good then. Now he's 13, he's like almost as good as I was when I was 21.
As soon as I came in and they were doing that, I thought this could be a good weekend.
Absolutely.
And just across the road from there, you've got the Vaults as well.
Yeah, we've got the Northern Vaults, so I went in there and caught a bit of Foo Bar. They've been doing this for 26 years, these guys know how to rock for sure. But yeah, we've got, I think 17 venues with everything going on.
It's all going on. I appreciate all your efforts. I appreciate being here as well, so thank you for
Good to have you here, but as long as you're at the Park Hotel at 6 o'clock for the Kelpies, that's the important one. And thanks for the coffee.
Oh yeah, cup of coffee.
Cheers. Here's to Montrose Music Fest.
Montrose Music Fest, so looking forward to it. Thank you, that's us. You can find that on any social media that you happen to be near. Just go Montrose Music Fest. And the second choice is IMTV at Montrose Music Fest, and stay tuned to that, and you will get the information as it comes to you. And I'll be doing some guerrilla work. I'm just going to pop up here and there.
Yeah, that's good.
Definitely be down to see you play that. Kelpies rule, and stay cool. Nice to see you, man.
Fingers crossed. Right, let's get our first act on. Give a nice big cheer for the West Wave!
Hello, we're the West Wave. I'm Campbell. As usual. This is going to be our first song. This song is called Wondering Why, but they're not close. So yeah, thank you. She comes from Silver Spoon, private school, never been I come from blue collar, low talent, so that
And your fingers crossed. Right, let's get our first act on. Give a nice big cheer for the win.
Okay, let's not do that. Let's see if we can find me on this thing. And we'll do that. And my audience, I've got a guest to introduce you to. My audience is kind of used to me faffing around like this, I hope. And I don't.
Nice rephrase, actually.
So, I'm here. We got it, right. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to put the camera round. Thanks for being with us, guys. Thanks for your patience and staying here. And I'm going to ask these lads to introduce themselves to me. No, it still stayed there. Sorry guys, it won't be a minute.
Alright.
He says, hopefully. There you are, you're in full glory. Tell us about nuclear aliens from outer space. Because that's you, Ben.
Yep. Yeah. And I'm Harris.
And Harris.
Yep.
Yeah, Ben and Harris.
After the Isle.
That's cool. Yeah, I was there not too long ago. You island folk yourself?
Well, I'm not, but my granddad used to be.
Yeah, my granddad was from Carloway on Lewis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lewis, but it was Stornoway, not Stornoway, what's the place called?
There's not many other places. Cullenish Stones are there. Go if you can. So, aliens. My first experience of the festival, right, and I broadcast this yesterday, was you guys doing your sound check at the cinema, and I couldn't believe it. You were doing Teenage Kicks, which
Great song. It really is.
I mean, it's iconic, and it's if you're a teenager, you want to have that kind of kicks. So, and my great hero in broadcasting is and always will be
John Peel.
John Peel! See, that makes my heart glow, knowing that young folks like yourself know about John Peel.
Into like the kind of Joy Division scene of John Peel and stuff.
Yeah. So he's still introducing youngsters to good music.
Yeah, I know.
That is amazing, and I'm sure wherever you are, John, I'm sure that puts a smile on his face as well. Tell me about the band, and it's Ben,
Yes.
and Harris. Ben, you tell me about the band.
I thought of the name quite a wee bit ago, which is why it sounds quite strange. So, I got in studio with a guy called Mo Dixon. He's awesome. I recorded a song called "The Man Named Bill." And
we're looking to record an album.
Harris, then about a week later,
I texted him.
Yeah,
I used to be in a band.
Were you not friends before all
No, we
this?
weren't.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You look like brothers, and that's
So,
amazing.
I had another band.
Brothers and mothers.
I had another band before called The Perfect Reason.
The Perfect Reason.
The drummer at first.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay.
And
That's handy. You got a depth drummer. You want it.
I turned him down, and then I came back to him
About a year later.
my band before.
Yeah.
It all split up, and he's like, "Well, I can't really do this at the moment because I'm doing my own stuff."
It's nice to be
and
able to
then
say that.
After that, he came back to me and said, "Actually, a band called Nuclear." But I'll be singing guitar. And then he asked me if we can meet up in Dundee, and we played open mic at Kenny's Music.
First day we met.
First day we met.
Nice.
And just to see how our music.
And that's in Montrose?
No, it's Dundee.
Dundee.
And
Are you based in Dundee?
We are
yeah,
based
we are.
in Dundee. We're rehearsing the amazing Stage 2000s.
Right, cool. Must come by and check.
Yeah,
I've got to do a show in Dundee music anyway. So this
They're
is the
having a
start of
music
it.
festival soon, I think.
yeah, they are.
Yeah, they have a street festival like this as well, don't they? I like Dundee.
Yeah, and then I went into the band then.
Yeah.
And then we had a huge big trek of trying to find a drummer before. And we went to this music camp called Soundbase in the Caird Hall.
Yeah.
And we couldn't find anyone there. But then I forgot about this guy called Cameron Watson.
Yeah.
I've known him for
years
ages,
before.
and I knew he could play drums. I just didn't configure in my head.
Yeah.
And then I called him up and we asked him, and then we did a sort of like online audition thing.
Yeah, and he's our drummer now.
He's our drummer now.
Right,
and
so that worked out.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, the rhythm section were right on it last night.
Yeah.
Well, the bit that I saw like this.
Yeah, cheers.
Tell us about the gig last night.
The gig, it's mind blowing.
It was good.
Great fun, really enjoyed it.
You were the last band on in that venue last
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
So everybody hung around to see you then.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Also, thanks to the other acts, Jamie Gray and not Jamie Gray, Gray Burgoyne and Adam Ross. Check him out.
Yeah, he's on today, isn't he?
Unfortunately, he had to sub in for Patty.
Patty Bloom, she's amazing.
She was
Yeah,
ill.
voice went
Yeah,
shot on it.
unfortunate, but yeah. It was a
Okay,
good night.
so you're hanging for the rest of the festival?
The rest of today, yeah.
the rest
Today
We've
you're
got
here.
rehearsal tomorrow. Our last rehearsal until our other gig, St. Cyrus Gala.
Yeah.
St. Sarah's Gala, that's just up the coast
That's just up
there.
the road, yeah.
So that's going to be an open air gig as well. Marquee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're playing on a float lorry.
Playing on a lorry.
Alright, just like
right
this.
there, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And then we've also got John
Sarah's
Saban.
John Savin Fish Festival.
When's the you got packing the festivals in already, guys. So when's St. Sarah's?
St. Cyrus is on the 14th of June, just like a few days before we come back from holiday. So tomorrow will be our last rehearsal until the 14th of June. So
Alright, well enjoy your holiday. Where are you off to?
Greece.
Where?
Greece.
part
I'm
of
going
Greece?
into Zakynthos and he's going into Rhodes.
Rhodes. Alright. Love Greece. You'll
Same thing though.
have a time of it. A lot of music out there as well.
Yeah,
isn't it? Yeah.
We just missed the rock festival
Yeah. Cool.
because there's one in Rhodes.
How do people find you? I mean, if they remember the name of the band, it is the Aliens, Nuclear Alien
We are
Space.
on Spotify. Any music.
You've got something on
platform.
Spotify,
Yeah.
all the music
And social
platforms,
media.
And across the.
Yeah.
Who does your social media?
Us.
Everybody, I bet.
Collectively.
We didn't really have any social media person.
Right. Well, thanks for joining me, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Sorry I missed you.
Pleasure.
Well, at least I didn't miss all of you.
Yeah.
And we'll try and catch up with you down the road. Good luck.
Yeah, cheers, man.
That's the Nuclear Aliens from Outer Space. We are here in.
That's us all.
Yeah, I'm still. We are here. I put a wee notification indication up here as to where we are, and it's going to come any minute now because I'm not. If my pork pie fingers can find it, there we are, Montrose Festival, and let's go and see some music. Eh?
Yeah.
We're off.